This video will cover addition and subtraction of complex numbers. Now we don't want to make this harder than it actually is. Just like we did with multiplication, we are going to treat I like a variable when we add and subtract complex numbers. Now don't be that guy. Every year, every class, every time, there's somebody that sees these parentheses and immediately starts trying to multiply everything. That problem doesn't say to multiply, it says to add. So this is basically a two-step process. We need to get rid of the parentheses and then add like terms. If it is an addition problem, we don't have to do anything special. We just drop the parentheses. So that would be 3 plus 7i plus 5 minus 2i. And then it is just as simple as us going in and adding like terms. So we have two sets of like terms. 3 plus 5 is 8. And 7i minus 2i is 5i. That's all there is to it for addition. Subtraction, like in example 2, is a little bit harder. We have this negative to deal with. That essentially means that there's a negative 1 sitting in front of this set of parentheses, which means that needs to be distributed. So the first set of parentheses, we can just drop those parentheses, 4 plus 6i. But the second set of parentheses, we're doing negative 1 times 3, which would be negative 3, and negative 1 times negative 7i, which would be positive 7i. That's really the only trick to it, though, because then we still combine like terms. So once we've gotten rid of the parentheses, it's the same as addition. 4 minus 3 is 1. 6i plus 7i is 13i. Pause the video and try examples A and B, please. For example A, we would drop the parentheses because it is an addition problem, and then combine like terms. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. 5i minus 7i is negative 2i. Done. On letter B, there's a negative 1 in front of the second set of parentheses. So we drop the first set of parentheses and then distribute negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 1 times 2i is negative 2i. Then we combine like terms. 3 plus 1 is 4. 6i minus 2i is 4i. That is how you add and subtract complex numbers. We have one video left to go, and that is solving quadratic equations when the solutions are complex.